the guardian of the formation, the protector in every clash. Make way for Ivan, the strong, the fearless EXP laner, known for his unmatched flexibility. Val, no longer called Mr. Wrong Team. This is his first grand final appearance. Amo, the most improved player of the season. Give it up for the Prince of Mage, my boy, Izanami! He rose from the ashes to become one of the Malaysia's finest gold leaders, the ordinary marksman, Mal Cutie! A true veteran of war, four-time champion, and the player with the most MPL titles in history of MPL-NY, the Moment Maker. Use in the EXP lane, the most consistent and unshakable force. Give it up for the unkillable Crown, the tempo setter of the game, the executioner, a jungler respected by many, the Sky Prince, Sakai's, the first mid laner to make history as the MVP of last season's finals, the Mage Prodigy, Stormy! Introducing leading the charge in the EXP lane, the most consistent and unshakable force. Give it up for the unkillable Crown!
Spot the silhouette of Homeboys in the bush. First one comes through, but in favor of Izanami.
Hey, you know what?
Time the Sakai's going to make an attempt on the Homeboys' lives. Here he goes. A Tsunami Slam into a grab with Izanami. Sakai's looking to find a target. Bell just hit 4, but cannot get his ultimate off. So Sakai's finally picks up the kill. The current call actually ties from Izanami and Ivan together. They need to get out of this, but Graham is on top of them. And Yums finds the second, number 3 for Stormy. Two front lines are tied together by the current call. They really cannot have much impact. Yums will be gone on, stuck and immobilized, terrified, and another stun follow-up, but he gets a Tsunami stand off into a better airstrike. Oh, Amo managed to get traded back 1-for-1 so far. Val on the run with Stormy and Sakai is on his tail. A stun from the passive, and then now a balance raise dodged by a flicker. Innocent could not get the pickup.
Dude, talk about this where they want to get something back.
Ivan doesn't know that Yums is in the bush, and Yums is going to keep Izanami and Val away. Ivan now runs out of resources. Yums is just going to go on him with the tidal strike and stun him up. The red is empty. Actually gets blocked, but it doesn't really matter. Innocent follows up with a second shot.
So guys, trying to make sure that every one of these shadows are going to count. They need to secure everything.
Izanami gets tied up again, uses the Purify, and now Bennett's Rage goes wide. Turtle actually has not been contested yet, but it is right. Izanami could not sidestep the third salvo. Killing spree for Stormy.
And then SRG is like, oh, you want to trade? Let's get you so much that there's nothing you can do.
All right, MLBB, when do you press the button? Finally, his crossbow tank actually goes up on the Yums. He just eats it up. And Innocent finds the snipe from long range.
Damage, then that Hayabusa is not going to get, you know, he's not going to die.
An attempt to contest, but ends in failure. Amao pays with his life, and MLBB crossbow tank goes up, but Cramp eats it up with a vengeance. The transfer doesn't really go through, but Cramp does go down. Innocent flickers and finds MLBB. The Orion marksman is no more. And then Brandon's empathy, and then the Beer's passion, all thrown at Homeboys. Double kill for Innocent, and Sakai chases down Izanami. Stolen shadow kill. Izanami escapes, but fell. Not so lucky. Gone on point blank shot to the skull. Triple kill for Innocent.
Fury to try and compensate for lack of damage.
Now big combo onto Val again. That is one remove. Amao cannot stay in the fight. Ivan, he just reached the back line, but his buddy is already down. Stormy's got life. MLBB now needs to get the crossbow tank off. He finally unleashes his Cran will run away, but the transfer is completed. Yumstone doesn't go down. Here's another shot in a stun. Too good! Give him double! Give him everything he was in this world. Triple kill for Innocent. And SRGOG with the wipeout are looking to run it down mid.
23-6 total domination in a 13-minute and 35-second game. Not even close this time round. GG, well played. SRGOG takes game number 1.
Venom execution, Izanami. It's got Thorn Rose. Lethal Ignition for the kill. Stormy first blood.
Dang, Storm.
He finds Cram, but that's not the target you want. And the Molina blitz into follow-up. Stormy and Cram once more gets 2 more. A kick on the use, but he gets out. That's 4 dead at home. Kick on the Cram. Speaking of the devil, they're gonna go on to him as Izanami dies. Off-screen, Cram still alive. Couldn't get the dark wave off. Finally, they get a punish. But they will still follow up. Another catch with the Venom execution. And this time into the wall. They overextend for the kill, but maybe it's worth it. Innocent, he's starting on all of them. He's underneath the turret. Innocent, he's a madman, and he's still getting the job done. How is SRG OG getting away with that?
And all the while, Vel is going mid. He got the mid turret. This is Homeboy's mid.
They're just soloing 3 people at once. They finally kick him and back him back with Phil by Yums to sacrifice his life. But here comes the guys and Cram to clean up the pieces. But the airstrike gets used. Amal couldn't survive long enough. And it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Man, Cram is so good at creating.
Stormy does have the passive. They'll try to break it. Stormy finally runs away. Diamond Force gets laid out. Stormy will survive. Bell now needs to walk away from this. Cram gets gone on. Executed by MLBB. Now Yums also has to start falling back. Homeboys are clapping SRG OG. Oh, wow, they forced the kidnap on the Slug guys, but this time they punish Ivan. They were ready. Cram now flickers in. Yums finds the control of MLBB. He managed to escape, and now Izanami turns around with the salvo. Artillery strikes a bit too much. A kick on the Stormy, but Bell, he's way too far ahead. He follows up with the kick, but he also gets away. Homeboys finds the advantageous trade.
Imagine his entire team's like, Val, and be like, I'm just creating chaos.
Oh, the stun on the aim out. They blow him out. Stormy found the catch. Lord almost getting reset as the guys find the objective. Val finally gets the kick, but MLBB, as long as he survives, there is a winning chance. MLBB with a double kill. And Homeboys, I think they found the top inhibitor too.
Dude, Homeboys got a trade, man.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, that's the conceal. Actually, they cancel. Yums kidnap. Vickers trying to go for MLBB, misses. MLBB is now godlike. Innocent forced into a very rough spot. That's up to Diamond Force. Grab it, Innocent. Oh, once more! Once more! SRG OG! They do the impossible! The Winter Crown delays the death of MLBB. Maniac for Innocent! And Bell is all alone. Finds the knockout, finds the kick, there's a purify! Innocent! With another savage! 3rd of this season! And SRG OG will march down top for the 2nd win in the Grand Finals!
Oh my goodness. What a way. Game number 2 falls into the hands of SRG OG from what looked to be an initial blunder by Yums, turned around into a game-winning play for Innocent.
In the same position anymore, still throws out the polymorph though. The Molina Blitz also committed. Aim out down low, Appraiser's Grab into Retribution. Turtle for Homeboys. Cram links to the party and Yums now gets jumped on. Doesn't have the ultimate to work with, will have to sacrifice his life. First blood for Aim out. MLBB is next on the list. Here comes the hitbox. MLBB still dancing around, trying to repeat that 1v5 play. MLBB doing a pretty good job, but not good enough for Innocent. But he does have the passive, so Stormy runs away. Val finds the backline. MLBB, unfortunately, is already dead. And so, guys, he's at the style on all of them. Here comes Thames to the plays. Ivan with the bailout. But Val ends up going down off screen, and it really doesn't matter what Ivan does. So, guys, just does it better. Izanami assassinated. Aim out goes down. 4 for SRG OG, and now it's lore time. Kind of, it's a good follow-up to a question we had at the start of the season. We're gonna start with Bell going down again. Executor, they do find Yums, but it's just Aroma. Small price to pay for SRG OG. The Lona finally gets crashed into the mid inhibitor top wave also shoved in. All holy defense will explode in a blink of an eye. Homeboys, they will hold the fort for now, but again
to a move, but they know they are always in full control.
To conceal. Bell again, kidnapped into a full combo. Very straight up gone. Unstoppable for Innocent. Sakai's gonna run at Izanami. He stuns Sakai's up, but the Sky Prince will just find a mega kill. Here comes Thames Delay, dancing around 1, 2, 3, 4, taps, and it is lights out. Aim out, turns around, big Appraiser's Grab, but not big enough. Homeboys escape with their lives, but SRG OG wins the fight again. Look at problem. Bell to go on the Stormy, who will flicker away. Bell chases him to the end of the earth, and Yu now gets gone up by MLBB, but the fight now splits. Cram once more zones out the rest of Homeboys. Look at this glue. He's just doing too much work.
Okay, so Kais is too low to actually go for Izanami, and Innocent just got MLBB, and I think that's game.
Yeah, most likely game. Another triple kill. Come on, man. This is not fun at all. Execution. That's going to be a Maniac coming online. Innocent is just farming clips at this point. And Homeboys staring down the barrel of despair and defeat SRG OG. They want to deliver another Savage. Innocent! Another Savage! Stop it!
He plucked him out of the fountain just to ensure the ace.
it and use body blocks.
All right, and now you freeze the wave. Oh,
Oh,
Amo!
here he comes. A flicker. There it is. First blood. Well done.
You got to take the W's anywhere that you can. Again, go early, get winning lanes. Don't wait. SRG OG will punish you if you try to wait.
Exactly, but we might see a trade back.
Looking for Ivan. Oh, he disappears. Oh my goodness.
I gotta say that was bad on Ivan. He's not an option.
They find Yoon by MLBB. He is way out of position. Sakai is just gonna find a kill, another flicker blown for nothing. Bell second on the list. They find a kick on the Ivan, and Ivan is gone. And Sakai jumps back in. Izanami is the beast bomb, barely walks out of it, but Stormy will not allow it. Izanami will also have to use his flicker to get out. Too much damage. Even with his ultimate, he is gonna get blown up by Innocent. And Cram plus Yoon finds Ivan. Meanwhile, Innocent just solo kills MLBB. This game is starting to snowball out of control. SRG OG with another 3-piece.
It's good.
Where you going? Oh, beast bomb!
No!
Oh, he's not. Doesn't have an angle to use it.
Oh, you didn't commit to it fast enough. Unlucky. And finally, we get to see a punish back from the home ball.
Anyway, so Innocent once more gets to go to work. Bell stuck in the front line, ends up going down as Cram takes him out. MLBB assassinated. They do run over Innocent. Killing spree for Amao. But Sakai is able to zone Izanami away. And now Ivan is also on the run. Cram is going to get in range for the passive. Finds the Dark Wave now back into the Infernal Pursuit. Knocks him out. Yum with the follow-up. And they just juggle around. But somehow, Ivan escaped. Sakai goes down. Not too bad for homeboys.
And Izanami got it.
Well, first Traction Pulse gets used. Cram and Yus gets stuck back. Ivan goes to the Innocent. But again, Innocent is just dancing around them. Cram will eat up all the damage. Actually, Izanami finds a kill. Innocent, not again. Not again, Innocent. Not again. Innocent does the work, and a beast bomb from downtown. Team wipe for SRG OG.
God, he's so clean with Radiant Armors, and even Blade Armors have already been purchased.
Divine Glaive now online for Innocent. Bell doesn't want to stick there anymore. So guys, so deep, and he still takes out MLBB. Bell is also gone. Izanami finds the punish. The Lord will eventually fall, but SRG OG have opened up the mid lane. Oh, the glass. What was that? I mean, it's a flicker from Cram that found Bell. That's a kick on the Ivan. Rest of homeboys busy dealing with the Lord. And this could be the cool deGrasse. SRG.
No way.
They see Amao running away.
He's too fast.
Base is open. Izanami wins of nature. Survive one now. So guys, temporarily back up. Round 2. Winter Crown flash combo. There it is. 3 down for homeboys. Wave is pushing in. No Lord though by SRG. I think they have done it. The Lango Red Giants. They have withstood the test of time. And now they have claimed immortality. You're back to back MPL Malaysia 3-Peat champions.
Congratulations. GG, well played to SRG OG, the undisputed best team in Malaysia and your MPL MY champions.
Dude.
Dan puan-puan, inilah dia juara kita untuk MPL Malaysia musim ke-15. Selangor Red Giants OG eSports.
Buat julung kali ini, kita memperkenalkan trofi baru di MPL Immortal Cup dan SRG OG eSports akan menjadi pasukan pertama dalam sejarah MPL Malaysia yang akan mengangkat trofi ini sebagai simbol keunggulan abadi.
Kita